goodness, it is hot out here. Oh man, I really need something to cool me down. Welcome to the Trail Boss Squad. My name's John and we're shining the light of Christ one ride at a time. And guys, summer is just getting started here in Texas and it is already hot. We really need some help in getting cooled down in our Uforce 800 XL. It is cooking out here and we need the windshield to protect us from the bugs and the dust, but we need some air moving. But thanks to Kemimoto, we've got the solution today. We've got a whole overhead fan system that will really cool down our day. Thank you, Kemimoto, for sponsoring this video. Let's go straight into the unboxing. I'll show you how to put it on, and I'll show you just how cold we get. All right, we've got this big, beautiful Kemimoto box. This thing clocks in, at least in the packing, at 20 pounds, so it is quite substantial. This is an overhead fan system from Kemimoto, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking at in here. So the first thing we've got are some screws. We've got some big, thick zip ties. Looks like we've probably got some mounting brackets here. Let's see, got some more mounting materials. We've got some lock washer nuts. Let's see. Got some instructions. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get to the main event, which are the speakers, not the speakers. No, the last Kemimoto video we did with speakers. The fan. Some more mounting hardware, some tools in case you need them. And now we've got the fans. Now guys, if you remember our Midnight 90 stereo, which I said was the best soundbar I ever tested, this actually basically has the exact same lighting setup as that. So this is really going to pair well with that system. So we are looking at the back of the fans right now, and you can see they are not playing around. We've got two big fans. They do rotate, which is fantastic. We've got this big fan system controller. Guys, this looks like some heavy duty stuff. Now, how do you hook it up? Well, honestly, the only thing you do is you need a power and a negative battery source. Really, you can hook this up to your battery, and then you can hook this up to your frame or to your negative, and these will be ready to go. Let's go and flip it over so we can see just how nice this looks. Oh my goodness, I hope you can see it. I know it's so big it's hard to get all in the frame. Looks like we've got probably some heavy duty ABS plastic. Got some good screws all throughout to hold everything together. Got our LED lighting in each of the corners. We do have dome lights in this as well with some nice switches. And we have separate fan controllers, and you can control the speed. What an amazing contraption we've got here. So not only do we have some mood lighting, we've got two big fans. We've also got the dome lights as well. So if you're looking to get a dome light, just go ahead and get this whole thing and save yourself some steps. All right, let's go ahead and unbox the rest of our material, and we will see how difficult it is to put up. All right, guys, this is everything that you get in the package, and yes, I did go ahead, hook the lights up. I think it looks really, really good. And I tried these dome lights, and they are crazy bright. I thought these were for two different dome lights. No, the top one is for your LED lighting. Got a nice startup sequence. And then this bottom one is for these crazy bright dome lights. It's daylight in here, and you can see it is taking the camera out of focus. I haven't tried the fans yet, so how about we just go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oh wow. These things really, really push some air. I wonder if I can kind of just do a little test here and just kind of show you. I'm just going to just cut it up fast. Blowing some air. I'm excited, guys. I'm so tired of being hot. All right, let's go ahead and figure out how to put this on. Okay, so officially this is the UTV RGB dual head fan, model KTF2A. And there's the SKU. We can see everything that it comes with. We can just go ahead and look around. So this is the main thing we're going to need. We can see we've got our 4 telescoping brackets. They will screw on using 4 of the smaller brackets, and then we will tie it on there with our clamps. And the clamps you will use, there's 2 sets, depend on how big your bar is. And it does show you exactly which nuts to use and where. But guys, this is pretty straightforward. So let's just go ahead and we'll get right into it. Okay, so this is pretty easy. We're going to take one of our telescoping arms and we're just going to sit it right here. And we're going to grab our bracket and stick it there. Now from the front, we have some holes that we will just kind of push it through. Line it up with a bracket here. And then just screw it on. Now don't tighten any of this yet. We just want a loose fit because we're going to do a little test fit on our machine. And we're going to need to be able to pull these in and out so we know just how far we need to go with them. Same thing for the bottom here. Put that there. Put our little mounting bracket on. And feed our screws through the front. And then just kind of hand tighten them for the moment. So now we've got this on all 4 sides, and we will go do a test fit in our machine, figure out where these actually need to be, then we'll go ahead and tighten these up. Okay, let's go ahead and climb into our machine. Now they do recommend that you take the roof off. We may have to. I'm going to try not to. But I probably really don't have to while we just figure out, our spacing here. But it would make that easier too. So just be aware. They do recommend you take your roof off. I'm just pushing out on all these as far out as they'll go. And then I'm going to kind of get under here and just see if it's where I want it. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like from down here, which, it really actually looks nice. I've got the Kemimoto Midnight 90 there, and then the Kemimoto. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put a Kemimoto badge on this. But that's okay. So we can kind of get an idea. I've just basically pushed these as far over as I could. And at this point, now that I'm kind of, satisfied where they're at, we're going to go ahead and tighten up these 2 screws on each corner. And then we'll go ahead and get our clamps. Okay, once you've got all these fully extended, we're going to go ahead and, as you saw, I went ahead and tightened all these up. Now, don't think I got ahead of myself. All this is for a reason. Now that I've got all these fully extended and this tightened up, it's pretty well secure. Now we can, one at a time, loosen these 2 up. We'll be able to slide this out. The rest of it won't move. We'll feed our clamp in, and we'll clamp it on the top and bottom. So let me show you how to do that. All right, now that that's loosened, this bracket should just kind of slide out. You see it will pop down a little bit. Not a big deal, that's what we want. And then I'm going to kind of slide it up against our roll bar here. Now, I've already done the other side, It was pretty easy. I do not have to take my roof off of the 800XL. You may, but I did have to use the big boys here. So I can just slip mine through, but your mileage may vary. Okay, so we've got our clamp up here, and it is just going to clamp from the top and bottom through this channel here. We're going to use one of our bolts, and we're going to use one of our nuts. And then once we get it on there, we'll use this little guy to hold that down, and we'll use this little guy to tighten this up. All right, and once you get this started a little bit, you can basically leave your wrench on there, and it's kind of restricted where how far it can go, where you can tighten it. So now we're going to go ahead, tighten these back up, and loosen up our next pair. And now we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did on the other three sides. All right, so it is up there. Just make sure you go back and make sure all these are actually tightened. And I mean, I can rock the whole side by side. It's on there good. It's not falling down. Now they do have in the instructions. You know, you can of course adjust these, but if you want to make it where it don't adjust as easy, just tighten those screws up on both sides. Now, how do you hook it up? Well, you can hook it up to your battery. On the 800XL, there's a few options. I'll show you all of them. So we'll just pop our hood. Of course, your machine will be specific, but I will show you because I know I've got a lot of 800XL fans watching this. So, option one is you put it on your winch solenoid. And so you would just put red to red, and then you would put black to black. Optionally, you can get a bus bar. These don't come with it. They should have. I've got a video on one of these. I'll leave in the description. This is actually from CFMOTO, and you can hook it up right there. The other option, of course, is back here, where you can wire it up straight to your battery. All of those options are up to you. All right, guys, we have finished the install. This thing looks great. You may be wondering about headroom. I'm about 5'6", and I've got, I don't know, at least almost a foot above my head. But this thing, it really looks good. I know it's really close. The dome lights, incredibly bright. Not quite dark yet, but you can really see with that. This is just awesome, guys. And of course, you can adjust it just how you want. And so if you're the only one riding in this, I mean, you can definitely just point them both towards yourself. Now, how much air blows? A lot. So let's go ahead and cut this up. I don't know if you can hear it. It gets pretty loud, but it feels great. See my bald head and the wind blowing? It feels really good, guys. Kind of embarrassed with my head. I'm going to turn this other one towards me. Cut it up too. Oh yeah. It's kind of cold, honestly, because it's getting a little darker. This is super nice. If you're a little sweaty right now, you'd probably get cold. This is fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we're just driving down the road, and it's actually a little cold in here. It's getting a little later in the evening, but this thing is blowing so nice. Cold air on me. Works great. Looks great. I am going to go ahead and tighten up the adjustment screws because it's a little bit more wobbly than I like, but guys, that's it for the install and review. This thing was incredibly easy to put up. I did it all by myself, only used the tools that they provided, and really I had this thing up in about 30 minutes. And you can do it too. There's nothing special about me. Kemimoto, you really did good on this product. It looks great, and man, it works great. It looks great and it works great, and that's what's important. I mean, I really wish I'd had one of these a couple years ago on every machine I've ever owned. It's that good. Now I got to get one for the back seat in case I got any passengers back there. I'd feel real bad when I'm up front shivering and they're sweating. Okay, guys, if you want one, the link's in the description. And don't forget, Jesus loves you so much he died for you, and all the honor and glory goes to God. Good night, good trails, and God bless.